Albasify presence, how to find your why in life. You're busy. You have a job, you have bills, you have a packed schedule. But if I stopped you right now and asked, why are you doing all of this? What would you say? Most people give a surface answer: to pay the rent. To retire. That's the what, not the why. Are you tired of feeling like a high-speed hamster on a wheel? Tired of having success without feeling deeply fulfilled? It's time to stop chasing goals that don't matter and start finding the single source of motivation that can weather any storm: your why. This is the ignition switch for an unstoppable life. In the next 8 to 10 minutes, I need your laser focus, because we are delivering the key to unlocking the profound, purpose-driven life you were always meant to lead. This is how critical this is. We're providing the simple, practical tools to move you past surface-level ambition into your core purpose. That's the transformation you should expect, moving from accidental achievement to intentional, meaningful mastery. What happens when your why is unclear? You suffer from success that feels empty. You hit a big goal, and the joy lasts about a week, then you're back to feeling restless. This is what Simon Sinek calls the what and how trap. You know what you do, and how you do it, but when the tough times hit, you lack the core conviction to keep pushing. The cost? Chronic motivation problems. Burnout. And ultimately, a profound sense of "is that all there is?" When you look back on years of effort that lacked true meaning. Just think about waking up and feeling a sense of quiet certainty. You don't need external validation or motivational posters. You know exactly why you are here. When you face a difficult decision, like taking a risk or walking away from a toxic situation, your why acts as your perfect compass. You're not stressed by the hustle, you're energized by the purpose. You are completely focused. You become magnetic to the right people and the right opportunities because your energy is pure and directed. That is the focused, resilient life that comes from knowing your core truth. The following recommendations propose an effective solution to the problem identified. 1. The 5 Whys Technique. Dig deeper. This simple technique helps you excavate your true motivation. Pick an activity you genuinely enjoy and ask why you enjoy it. Then take the answer and ask why again. Repeat this 5 times. For example, I love my job. Why? Because I help people solve problems. Why? Because I hate seeing people stuck. Why? Because I felt stuck for years, and I know how painful it is. Why? Because my mission is to liberate others from feeling powerless. That final, emotional answer is often very close to your true why. 2. Identify your moments of uncommon generosity. Think back to a time when you helped someone or contributed to a cause, and you felt an incredible rush of energy and fulfillment. It was completely selfless. You didn't do it for money or praise. What was the central theme of that act? Did you simplify something? Did you bring people together? Did you advocate for the quiet person? That theme, simplification, connection, empowerment, is a direct reflection of your core purpose. Your why is usually linked to what you feel uniquely called to give. 3. Review your greatest frustrations, the flip side. Your why is often the flip side of what frustrates you the most in the world. If you are constantly enraged by wastefulness, your why might be to promote efficiency and conservation. If you despise seeing people treated unfairly, your why is likely centered on justice and equality. The things that make you intensely angry, sad, or frustrated are signals. They tell you precisely what you are here to fix or change. Your biggest irritations contain your biggest missions. 4. Write your ideal eulogy. This is a powerful, slightly confronting exercise. Imagine yourself years from now. Write down what you desperately hope people will say at your funeral. Focus less on your titles and more on your impact. She was the person who always made me feel brave. He always knew how to bring people together. The words you use to describe your desired impact on others are the words that define your why. This cuts through superficial goals and gets right to legacy. 5. Find your sweet spot, talent plus passion plus need. Your why sits at the intersection of 3 circles. What are you naturally good at? Talent. What do you genuinely love to do? Passion. What does the world desperately need you to do? Need. The moment you find an activity that satisfies all 3, you are operating directly within your purpose. That is where sustained motivation and authentic joy reside. 6. Embrace your why as a verb, not a noun. Don't define your why as a job title, for example, to be a CEO. Define it as an active verb that describes your impact. For example, to inspire people to see their own potential. To simplify complex systems for greater access. This makes your why applicable to every job, every project, and every relationship you enter. It is a guiding force, not a destination. Why this search for your why? Because without it, effort is exhausting. With it, effort is energizing. Your purpose acts as a renewable energy source for your life. It gives meaning to the mundane and power to the difficult. Stop letting life happen to you. Start living from the core conviction of who you were meant to be. Time to light that internal fire. Ask yourself these 3 core questions. 1. If I won the lottery and never had to work again, what specific activity would I continue doing and why? 2. What problem in the world makes me instantly leap into action? 3. If I could only teach one concept to the next generation, what would it be? The world is waiting for your answer. If you're ready to stop drifting and start living a life driven by profound purpose, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We post actionable strategies every week to help you find and live your why.